Assalamu alaikum, peace family. Shalom to all my beautiful black people of the world. It's your boy DJ Chaos. As you can see, there was a bit of an altercation against brother Will Smith and Chris Rock on the Sunday's Oscars on television last night. Here we go again with the bull. You know, you would think that we have come to a conclusion after all the hell we have been through in Western society that we have been gathered together by this time, by now. Because, you know, this is 2022, not 1922, not 1822, not 1722, 1622, or even 1522, where we are in bondage of slavery and colonizism. We are actually free black people in this nation. But then again, we are not, mentally anyway. Well, physically we are, mentally we're not. And I'm going to explain something. See, I'm a big fan of Will Smith. I've been a big fan of him since I was a teenager. Well, hell, way before I was a teenager. Because when Will first started rapping back in the 80s, the mid-late 80s, I found myself really liking him and DJ Jazzy Jeff a whole lot because he had that fun-loving rap appeal that you can, real hip-hop situations back in the days. Then you looked up, he ended up, getting into the industry pretty hard and heavy with the help of Quincy Jones to do this NBC TV show called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, he basically becomes a teen TV show sensation and icon back then, which becomes a bit of a situation where you basically then gave your soul to the industry because you basically said that you would do anything and everything to get that check. And that's what the industry is all about. Because you got to think about it. The industry was never sought out for black men or women to bank and make pretty good money that will help themselves, their families, and even the community, the black community. Because these are the same people who basically supported slavery and colonialism since the beginning. So, with that being said, by you being in the industry, it basically takes you out of the context of who you are as the person you're supposed to be. They basically already pinpoint your lifestyle on how you're going to live your life by the money that you make from them. Because they damn sure going to make a whole lot of money off of you and your stupidity. And the thing about it is, Will Smith basically was a real happy young man, young brother, who basically felt pretty good about himself and the things that he did. And he knew he was a very comic type of guy and fun-loving. But one thing about it, when you get in this industry, year after year, it starts to tear you down. And it tears you down for a reason. Because remember, you're a black man. You're a black woman. And they got to make some kind of examples out of you to keep you from being who you thought you was going to be, getting money out of their pockets. So they're going to basically make you out to be what they want you to be. And the thing is, Will Smith married Jada Pinkett Smith. And those were pretty much a dysfunctional, oddball relationship because Jada basically was more of a strong, aggressive-minded black woman who basically was a real hoodie type female, but she was also very intelligent. Will Smith as well. But if you know Jada's history, Jada has always grew up to be more of an aggressive, more woman, which makes her more of a masculine type of woman than a feminine woman. And Will was more of a fun-loving, feminine man than a masculine man. See, the lifestyle that we as black kings and queens came from, the black man was more masculine than the black woman. And it was set up for that way because of the gene pool. And that means the gratification of a woman is much weaker than the man. And it's set up like that for a reason. Because that woman needs all the room she can have and get in order to bring in the life that we basically seed her with. And basically, the system of white supremacy and white power structure in America basically changed the game for a lot of us to basically go the opposite direction. For the black woman to be more aggressive and masculine than the man, and the man to be feminine. Because Will Smith basically is not the real fantastic father figure that he is, and they're not going to let him be the fantastic father that basically hold down the fort in his family, because they don't want that vision to be impacted in the society that we live in. Because when you have control of your family as a black man, you control the community, you control the black society. Black society is right now has been so out of control since I've been on this planet than it has ever been in the history of black people. And it's like that for a reason, because they want you to basically help make them money by doing sucker stuff, by being illiterate, deaf, dumb, and blind, by praising their religion, their so-called culture and God, and basically telling you this is what you gonna go down in the valley of shadow of death if you don't go along with our agenda, especially if you're getting our money. And this is what the industry does to us as black people. And Will Smith basically is drained, and I understand that from the brother, because when Jada Pinkett basically got on her little Red Table Talk TV show and told Will that she had an entanglement with the singer Augustine, whatever his name, Augustine, whatever his name is, the young brother, it did something to Will. It really hurt that brother's heart, to where the public took it as a cap and started making memes, making GIF little videos and all kind of different types of negrophilia that basically perpetuates this man's hurt. Everybody laughed at it. Everybody thought Will was just the weakest link. Even black women were making fun of this brother. Most black women. But the tables turned last night on the Oscars when brother Chris Rock said some jokes about Jada Pinkett and her little condition, where she's got this hair loss thing going or whatever the case may be. And he basically called her out to be on the movie G.I. Jane Part 2, which was kind of a little funny. It was kind of a look, it is what it is, because you got to think about it. Two wrongs don't make a right. And you can't sit up there and side with one without siding with the other. Because when it was on Will Smith's side of the game, everybody was laughing and making jokes. Now that it's on Jada Pickett's side of the game, everybody is all mad and upset with Chris Rock. And kind of side with Will for being a weak link to go and slap a man in the face like he did. You know, that doesn't make it right just because he did what he did. Talking about he took up for his wife or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you're supposed to take up for your family. You're supposed to take up for your wife. But at the same time, if you ain't got no control of your wife or your family, you ain't gonna have no control of your feelings of a little joke, because you know goddamn well Jada is not gonna end up in no movie called G.I. Jane, and it shouldn't bother with Jada Pickett's situation. Because see, a lot of things that Jada Pinkett Smith have done on her Red Table Talk show made black men look real bad. Like the situation with Snoop Dogg and Gayle King. She basically has been brainwashed and basically been dumbed down by the white power structure in America to basically shit on black men. Just like Gayle King, just like Oprah Winfrey, just like Wendy Williams, and many other black women that have had TV talk shows to make black men look bad. And this shit's got to stop. It's got to stop. And eventually it's going to stop, because I believe in the universal God. The Most High, Allah himself, is going to basically get us all cleared out with the BS that we put out here in society. Because black woman, you got to remember, it was a black man who basically helped brought you into this world. It was a black man who basically loved you like no other man on the face of the earth. But you lost all sight of that because you've been taught that we are your enemy. And you don't realize when you basically destroys the black man's concepts of coming up and being the black men that they supposed to be, what you do is you basically destroy the original human life on this planet, as well as yourself. And you can see that throughout the news when you're seeing pictures of young black men shooting at each other and robbing, killing people to get something that wasn't given to them. All because you said you don't need a black man, and you don't need no black man, and that you can be independent, happy, and whatever the case may be. This stupidity has got to stop, black woman and black man. It's got to stop. Because we're making our name really bad for ourselves right now, to where it done got into the industry, and the industry is banking off of it. Because right now, there are going to be memes, videos, pictures, all kind of stuff that's going to define Will Smith's ignorance on the Oscars last night. And it's going to be a bigger distraction, which is going to create the whole gratification that we just don't give a fuck about each other like we supposed to. Yeah, I made a picture because I found it very funny myself, because I don't even indulge myself in the industry paraphernalia like I used to anymore, because I know it's all BS. And I know that it's all staged. A lot of stuff is staged. A lot of stuff is just sought up to make us look stupid as hell. Even with the movies, television, music, sports, I can go on and on. It's designed to make us look bad. They're like, hey, you want this money? I mean, that's one thing about Satan. Satan said, if you want this and you want that, you got to give me this. Give me your soul. And that's basically what this is all about. With this industry shit, giving up your soul to get a little bit of gold. It's your boy Chaos. Peace.